This seems like a perfect place to film a YouTube video. Oh wait, you meant that kind. Hi everybody, welcome back, or if you're new, welcome in. My name's Chris, and today I'm down alongside Clear Creek. I thought I'd just go for a little walk and, well, just maybe share some thoughts with y'all. So why don't you come along and let's see what we can see. Let's go ahead and head on down by the creek. Now, I did film a Bright Nights video last week. It's taking a little bit longer to edit. I had a bit of a mishap. Yeah, you see this wonderful brand new smaller microphone that I have? Yeah, it's so small that I forgot that it was in my pocket, turned on when I filmed the first part of that vlog. So I got to work on editing and fixing some audio and probably just overdubbing some parts. We'll see how it turns out. Yeah, it's going to be out at some point. It's just going to take a little bit longer. I thought I'd also talk maybe a little D23 while I'm out here. Yeah, this past weekend was a pretty big day for us Disney Parks fans. We had our Parks panel. Quite a few things were revealed. They mostly filled in a lot of details of the things that were previously announced. But a few big ones were actually announced. You know, they've been holding that panel for about, 19 years or so now? And every year, the people from the East have been asking for one particular thing. And the people from the West have been asking for another. Yeah, for 19 years, the people in the East were saying, please, bring back Dreamfinder. And the people in the West, please, bring us a new Tomorrowland. This year, well, we finally got both. You know, not to mention Paris getting its Space Mountain theme restored. And, well, Spaceship Earth. Come on, I know it was previously announced before the pandemic, but this new theme is quite a bit different from that one. I think it actually fits in much better. So you can imagine how sad I was when I went online the next day and, well, I mean, the comments are usually quite negative towards anything with the Disney community. But to see some reputable YouTubers using words like lackluster, yeah, no. Yes, for the most part, we did get updates on the projects that were previously announced. And boy, did we get some decent updates. We finally have some timelines, we have some details. I'm looking forward to all of them. And I personally believe that, well, that's what most of that thing should be about, is giving us updates on the things that we already know about. And then revealing a few surprises. You know, to me, that was very successful, and not to mention that wonderful number by Neil Patrick Harris at the beginning. Pure fun. And you might call all of those announcements blue sky, but so was Villains Land. And I do believe Villains Land was the perfect name. We were going to be calling it that anyway, just like Star Wars Land. And just because we didn't get actual dates doesn't mean certain projects aren't currently starting. Remember, there is a deadline to end the use of the gas-powered Autopia cars in California. I believe that's at the beginning of next year. So although they have since clarified the timeline of New Tomorrowland as coming after they finish Coco and before Avatar, Yeah, technically speaking, it's kind of getting started. We now have projects announced to pretty much last my entire life. Yeah, I guess it's true that Disneyland will never be completed. At least not in my lifetime. Yeah, but that's enough Disney talk. You didn't come here for that. Yeah, or maybe you did. Yeah, either way, let's close that discussion for now. And we'll get back to walking the trail. And remember, no mowing. Yeah, make sure to give a high five when you break wind. I'd like to remind everybody that despite there being pumpkin spice out, Oktoberfest beers on the shelves, my daughter being back in school, and these leaves changing colors, it is definitely not fall yet. Okay, yeah, some nights there's been a chill in the air and I've had to wear a sweatshirt, but it's still, it's August. Yeah, so when I see leaves like this changing, I know it's probably more likely because of the drought. It is offering a beautiful small preview in a few places, however. And in others, not so much. Yeah, we did get a little bit of rain recently, but not nearly enough. I just hope this winter turns things around and that we get lots of snow. And just a reminder that by the time you're watching this, it'll be less than 60 days before the first average snowfall in Denver. So that snow is definitely coming. Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe that even that first freeze is coming up fast. So remember to get out and enjoy some of the warmth while you can. Yeah, like all the people by the creek right now. It's pretty crowded out. Especially for a weekday. Yeah, in fact, there are people standing at pretty much every water access. And quite a few others just floating down the creek today. Thankfully, the water's deep enough for the creek to be open for them. Yeah, Colorado is in the midst of a drought, and, well, quite a few of our waterways are running a bit low these days. So it's definitely good to see people out there floating. Well, my ducks might not be in a row. And the geese? Well, occasionally. By the way, your little friend there is running a little behind. They'll catch up. And remember when you are riding a bike to break wind audibly. Preferably from your hands. And remember to slow down. Oh, great. Now I'm in the mood for bread. Yeah, but I think everybody out here should take a cue from the geese and just slow down a little bit. Before causing a little bit of chaos, most likely. The path I'm on actually goes all the way down through Golden. I'm not walking that far today. In fact, this seems like a pretty good place to turn around and start heading back towards my car. I'm not quite wrapping this video up yet. You'll know it's over when I have a cup of chili in my hand. Hey you, get out of the way! Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot the second part of the sign. Carry on. I am kind of enjoying these little signs. Oh, and look, there's a QR code. You saw the right way to do it. Now I bring you the wrong way. I'm surprised nobody's turned either of those red figures into the Flash yet. By the way, if it was unexpected, we wouldn't be expecting it now, would we? Well, where else am I going to be? Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy on the bike isn't talking to you. He's definitely talking to the dog. And remember to let your children right out in front of you so that they get hit by bikes. And watch out for turtles riding bikes. Yeah, but I think that's enough of a hike for now. Let's go back and get some chili. And here is that chili, along with the Ridge Runner. Man, I wish the commute was really that fast. Okay, I was definitely hungry. Wait a second, are they trying to keep the zombies out? Or possibly in? Yeah, but now, even though this video is a little bit short, I think it's time to start wrapping it up. Even though I am now very much wondering what they're doing over here. Whatever it is, they are pumping some water out from right over here. Yeah, but I guess that's a mystery for another time. And I'm very much hoping that nobody from the bar thinks that this is Touch a Truck. Well, damn. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that other fun YouTube stuff. And be sure to be a little extra kind to each other. You never really know what anybody else is going through. I do need to get back home so I can continue editing that Bright Nights video. Yeah, that video will be up as soon as possible. Always make sure you stop and take a look at the little things. And be sure to take note of all the nature all around you. Because you never know where you're going to find it. I do love Colorado sometimes. Good night, all.